Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it is time to play. We're back in Drill Down. I'm kind of chuckling here just looking at our factory. We've got a fair amount of spaghetti involved here, but there is some loose organization. Before we jump in, let's just take a look and see how things are going over here by the charcoal burners. It looks like we're not producing a ton. So let's look at our little queues. This guy's only got 3 clay left. Got tons of wood. Let's direct some, dirt. I keep calling that clay. It's just kind of a weird color to me for dirt. Let's do that. Wood is focused right now on getting us more planks. Let's send a batch up. We've got some queued up here. We'll send a batch up for charcoal production. And then we will we'll put it back on planks. Or actually, we could send a little bit next door here. Be a little friendly. That guy, it is producing charcoal. And we'll head back that way. Are these backed up? No, they're working. Alright. That guy's got plenty of dirt and a decent amount of wood. Not much wood there. Tons of dirt. But we've got a lot of charcoal. In fact, it's backing up. We should probably put a barrel over here somewhere. All my barrels. All my crazy barrels. We should, though, right? We shouldn't be just wasting this production. Maybe here? Or right before here. Let's try it here. Let's sacrifice some of this. That's good. In fact, I might do another. Definitely want to keep that going. And then we just need to remember when we place these down to open them up so the product can pass through. That gets us a buffer right there at 700, right? So not too bad. Last episode, we were focused on this stuff up here. This isn't a bad setup in my opinion. We are producing concrete powder. That's what we want. And I think we're ready to place the drill and hook up water, right? So miscellaneous shaft drill. Let's find a home for this thing. Of course, it takes me about 12 days to make a decision here, so let's see. Go ahead and skip forward 20 minutes in the video and I'll be close to placing this. I think what I wanted to do was something. I think I'm going to do it like this. Before I do, I'm just going to look at the water pump. I want to see how big that is. Let's escape out of this. How big is this guy? Not bad at all. Okay. That's a 4 block. Just thinking how to do this in series for the drills in case we want multiple. I'm not sure, what to expect with the shaft drill. I guess we shouldn't overthink it because we're going to discover some stuff. I noticed there's no output here. I'm not sure if this is like a one-time thing. You supplied a bunch of material. It does its drilling and then you're done. Ooh, that was not what I wanted. I meant to rotate and somehow it placed. I'm just going to bring that up. Hopefully we didn't lose too much. Ooh, it says surplus resources discarded. Do I have a place for surplus resources? There's a way to indicate them. Put refunded resources in this storage. Let's do it in with the stone. Does that make sense? Or should we... Do we have another monster warehouse? This one's a lot slower. Let's put it here. So all the resources when we destroy things will go into this warehouse. So I'm not sure if I had one designated. I think we may have deleted one of the early warehouses where that was set. So we just lost a bunch of material. Let's hope we can do another one. But yeah, I actually, I didn't double click. I clicked on a button. I think the art, something near the rotate button caused that thing to place. Try and be extra careful this time. That's what I'm thinking. Something like that. We can get water in from the bottom, and if we wanted to run these in series, we could easily do it. Maybe one further back. That's where I want it. Okay, we need to get steel ingots up that way. We've got this belt available to us to do that. Let's get out of this build menu, not build more of those. Let's rotate this belt up. And we'll rotate this belt up. It's should immediately be sending ingots up. Why is it not? Do I have the filter? I have the filter turned off. Okay. So, steel ingots. Oh, why does it not show me where the input goes? Oh, there we go. Cool. So if we check on the I guess those are gears, it will bring up the inputs and outputs hints, I guess. Cool. Okay, so ingots go to the top. Let's do it. I'm very anxious to get this drilled. It's kind of the namesake of the game, right? Drill down. And one of the things we're waiting on is tin. So we're hoping if we drill down, we can find tin. All right, I'm going to open the floodgates here and let out our steel ingots. We're still making more. We've got plenty of iron ingots, plenty of charcoal, so this blast furnace is keeping pretty busy. We've also got plenty of steel plates if we ever need them. Okay, let's bring over this cement. What is this? Concrete powder. We're going to come down. I think we might be able to come through here. Let's see. Wrong one. Transport, conveyor bridge. I think we did this before. I'm going to reverse it so this guy goes down, hopefully. Is it this way? Yeah, that works. And then we're going to bring over that paste, or whatever that is. Sorry. Keep forgetting the name of this particular product. I think that's what we want. You down to here. Boom. And then here. We can open this barrel. Get out of the build menu. Open that up. Production is halted. Oh yeah, we're out of sand already, I think, for here. We may need to redirect. Let's see. You guys got 59. Let's send this down and try and split our sand output between the competing demands. What's going on? Oh, did I? What happened to all of our steel ingots? I didn't send them all over. I thought we had quite a few. Or did they go in here? Oh, I guess they're going straight on in. Excuse me. This may be an opportunity for us to convert to barrels over here. Why don't we do it? Let's do it while this is empty. We need, as we do it, we just need to make sure we can send ingots over that way. Are we going to be able to do that? Let's get barrels. Barrels of fun. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. But we'll have to put a branch going. Oh, I see. I see. We've got a belt that just comes down that way. So we just need to connect to the side here. Sure. Let's do it. Whoops, I didn't double click my barrel, sorry. You go like that. You come into there. Of course, it's going to place it the wrong way. I should have rotated it before, maybe. And then we want this guy to just... We do a couple. I'm going to go for a couple barrels here. Because I can. don't think we're going to need this space in the corner of the map, I guess. Okay, rotate that guy so it's up. And then we'll do a belt just off to the right. Like that. Release these. Boom. And boom. That'll send them up. And then when we want to reverse it, we'll just reverse these guys. That can go down now. That can go down now. And then this will be our little place where eventually we'll probably put a splitter. But we need tin to do that. And that's kind of the whole point of doing the drilling. Okay, now let's get water. That's the last ingredient. I don't think there's anything too crazy about this. We just need to do it. There it goes. Actually right-clicked and that placed it. Okay. There goes the water. Let's look at water storage for the heck of it. Tanks. Holds 20 liters. Whoa. That's a big dude. You can't do it here. I should have placed that before. We'll see. I'm not sure if this is going to continuously need water, the drill, or not. I'm kind of anxious to see what happens here. Let's just get tubes or something. What do we need to actually do this? Copper tube, I'm guessing. Transports fluids evenly across the connected tubes. Sure. Boom to boom to boom. All right. Water is being sent. We're bringing in the concrete powder. We're bringing in steel ingots. Is there a way for me to tell how much they've got? 74 concrete powder. We need a bunch more concrete powder. 120 and we've got 76. Ingots, we've got 113. We need 180 and water, 75 liters. We've got 4. All right, that's going to take a while. We'll try and keep an eye on that, though, because it could be something cool once it gets what it needs. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that. All right, let's just get off of that. Let's take a look over here. Charcoal production. Yeah, our barrels have now... Look at that. We've got tons of storage there. Dirt. 121 dirt there. 330 there. 131 there. 110 there. Look at that. Nice. Logs are a little different story. Not doing quite as well with logs. 28 here. Let's load up some of these. These guys producing. Let that empty out a bit. Then we gotta decide what to do next. We have stuff to do for the science lab. That is probably what we'll work on. I do want a lot of planks. It seems like we're using them. But I'm going to let this I may let this all drain out into this barrel. And then we won't have to keep doing it quite as often. And then the next big batch maybe we'll send up here because this guy clearly needs them. But charcoal overall I think is doing pretty good. We may have solved that problem for the long term, or for the intermediate term at least. Alright, keep filling this guy up. Let's go. 50 more to drain out of there. We can look at the tech tree real quick while we're waiting. Science lab. Okay, carbon blocks. I think that's what we said we would do next. Carbon blocks. We probably need regular coal, right? We saw we couldn't just convert charcoal into that. Didn't look like. I guess almost done. Is this empty? This storage is now empty. Let's get rid of it. Used up the last of the planks. Okay, that's all done. I'm going to toggle back over to... I'm going to get off the destruction menu. or destruction mode. Okay, put back into the sawmill. Get more planks. In fact, I'm probably going to put another barrel down here. Kind of, I'm a little infatuated with the barrels, apparently. But they seem not to take up any more space than a belt. So that's they're kind of cool. Kind of liking that. Let's let this guy release his product. Okay, I keep hitting escape by mistake. How we doing over at the drill? Won't be a while, looks like. That's fully supplied. Let's look over here. How we doing over in this area? Anything backed up? We've got plenty of cement. Sand is good. We're a little light on this powder, right? But we are sending the sand down here. Stone dust. Yeah, we need more stone dust than cement. Cement's okay. And we've got stone dust production going as best we can with the one little grinder guy there. Take a look. 75 liters of water, 29. We're almost halfway there. 180, 128. Yeah, it's going to be a while. Water's going to fill up first, looks like. We're not doing too bad on concrete powder. It looks like the steel ingots are going to be the long pole. Maybe I shouldn't have sent so many over to do the steel plates. Anyway, let's get on compacted carbon or whatever that is. Let's see. I don't think it's the mixer. It's this guy, right? This compactor. We need coal dust. And 2 compactors to get carbon blocks, right? Coal dust. Then 2 compactors. How do we get the coal dust? It's probably this guy? Coal ore into coal dust. Okay, we start with a ball mill. Now that we've got tons of charcoal, maybe this line of coal here, we can kind of repurpose and use this line of coal. And then maybe put some charcoal buffers before the blast furnace doing the steel and this blast furnace doing the iron ingots. And just run all of this off of charcoal. It seems like we have enough. Then we can preserve this coal line. Maybe hop over? Or at least do that first, processing the coal ore into dust over here. Let's cut this line off. Do it this way and make use of this coal. I think we can run this on charcoal. Now we gotta wait for this to clear before we can put buffers. We can put a buffer down here, and I think we're going to want to do that. I'm going to take out a couple of these. It's kind of the same issue with the charcoal mounds. We're going to have to toggle back and forth between these two things. But hopefully we can get them so they both have a good sized buffer, so we don't have to do that toggle very often. Hopefully that makes sense. What I'm describing. We could even do a third one. I'm very tempted. Let's do it. Do it. Okay, and with these, we always got to remember when we use them like this to set them to release their product. We're going to let this guy cache up a bunch of charcoal. In fact, probably this whole line, a bunch of it. We got tons. Then, once this coal is depleted, the pure coal is depleted here, and this line heading in, we're going to change the direction of this belt. In fact, we can do that part now. To come up and feed this. We may get rid of this guy. We don't need this particular filter. But we'll wait till the iron mine burns through all of its supply. And then we'll toggle this guy to feed the iron ingots. We've got some iron ingots here. Occurs to me we should have put a barrel somewhere around here too, right? This guy is backed up. Although it doesn't really matter. It overflows over here. I imagine the extra molten metal just overflows over to these guys. So not super efficient. I think that's all right. All right. So what did we say was the first step? It was the ball mill, right? To turn the coal into coal dust. Coal into coal dust. That's what we want. Ball mill. Can we do it up here? Oh. Oh man. See how it's always... it's always a direction I don't want it. That would kind of work for us. Bring the coal in down here and around up. And then out comes the coal dust, and then bring it down for whatever the rest of the processing is for the compact coal. We could even get clever and do it like this. There is room. That saves a little bit down here for something. Not sure what we would use that for, but we could do it. Coal goes in. Coal is never going to come that way. This way, where this little section of belt is. So I'm going to blow that out. We're done now. And we can blow this out. And maybe put a regular transport there, a regular conveyor. Whoops. Try that again. Yeah. And once all that coal is gone, we'll put in a couple barrels. 1, 2, probably. Don't think we can get 3 in. I think it's just 2 on that side. Or we could put 1 up here too if we want. And meanwhile, all of this charcoal, in fact, as soon as that goes, we could probably put our first barrel. Whoops, in build mode. We're going to drain out all that. I'm fine. And then we'll send all future production up this way. Let these guys fill up. I think I can put a barrel here. Let's do it right there, because this is going to take charcoal. No longer will we be able to run coal through here. Boom. Let's get that guy set to release. This thing is still full. That guy has 350. Let's go ahead and do our toggle. That should be plenty of charcoal for both of these lines to stay plenty happy. And then once we clear this coal out of here, we'll put another barrel. I think I can only get 1 in there. I don't think I can put a barrel right next to a machine, but we could put a barrel here if we want. And again, just decrease the amount of time we have to toggle these back and forth. All right. What are we doing over here? We got plenty of most. Nah, still waiting. Water is close. Ingots is done. No, ingots is not. Ingots, we need 29 more ingots. That's our long pull. All right, back to the task at hand. You want this guy. Kind of like the idea of putting it here. Covering up a resource, but that's it. Boom. This one already has a buffer. There, that might be enough. We could do another one. We probably should, right? I'm kind of obsessed with these things. Pause. I'm going to go ahead and delete. Delete. I'm going to put barrel. Right? And I could put one here too. Really the only other place. Let me know in the comments if you think this is excessive. Alright, let's play again. Put these guys to release their product. Okay, what's next? We've got the coal dust. We need, let me go back to the science lab. Oh yeah, carbon blocks. I think we have to run those through here, right? Coal dust into coal chunks into carbon blocks. Don't know if we need a store of coal chunks. I have no idea. Let's see, what does this look like? It's not going to work, I don't think. Be nice if I could put it right there, wouldn't it? We could try. Let me put... Which way? Does it matter? Doesn't really matter. Let's see if we can put a conveyor crossover right there. That would be one off of the edge of this guy. Yeah, we'll plan to do it here. Boom, 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 boom. Or, yeah, I can't get a barrel in there no matter what. If I wanted to have a little supply of coal dust, not sure why I would need it. But that's our only place to produce it. Yeah, I could... Not sure. Again, right now I'm just thinking, do I need to store some coal dust up in a barrel before I send it into here, just so we have a little supply? Or do I just need a place to route it elsewhere? We could always route it elsewhere. So I think we're okay putting this guy here. Before I do though, let me just see if we can get... It'll be happy with a conveyor bridge. Right there. Yeah, it's fine. Let's do that. You down to you. Okay. And then if we wanted to store coal dust for some reason, we could put a conveyor bridge here, and maybe some barrels up this way and just store it. We'll cross that bridge when we find that we actually need to do that if we ever do. I'm going to shut off this barrel for the time being. So we hold that concrete powder or whatever it is. Yeah, concrete powder, because I'm not sure if this is a one-time thing. You set up the drill, you feed it the required resources, and then you're kind of done with the drill. I just don't know. So rather than have this stuff queue up, I'm just going to let it queue up in inventory here. Where are we? We need... We're real close. 15 more ingots. Okay, we can keep working over here. We know we need another... Where is it? Compactor guy. Just like that. Do we want to save off some of this? We probably want to leave room to at least branch somewhere. About like that. Then if we ever needed this material, we could always fork it over to some other direction. Let's rotate this guy, get the inputs. Oop, that's right. Change the recipe just for the heck of it. Okay, we're taking coal chunks. We're making coal powder, turning it into coal chunks, turning those coal chunks into carbon blocks. Right there. Pause. Didn't want to pollute my other belt here. Hey, that's what we want. Late. And these guys, I'm pretty sure we're going to want to store off somewhere. Into our favorite building or machine in the entire game. The barrel. Where should it go? Well, this cramp things in if I do it there. No way to know. That's just a guess. Let's do it over here for now to start. Oops, didn't double click on the barrel. And we can start storing up carbon blocks. There we go. How are we doing on those ingots? Let's see. Out of the build mode. 180, we've got 173. This all looks well supplied. This is now well supplied. We're full on charcoal over here. Let's give ourselves another barrel. How are we doing on planks? 246, we're good. See, I think this may not be necessary, all these barrels, but I think the odds of us like seriously regretting putting them there are pretty low. That's kind of why I'm doing it. How are we doing on everything else? We're just waiting now for these carbon blocks. We have something else we gotta make though, right? For the tech tree. I don't really want to keep an eye on this though. 176. There's 177. We only need 3 more. There's one. Kind of want to see what happens if there's an animation here. I don't want to miss it with the drill. We're 3 ingots away from being done. Now it's taking in more water than it needs. Right? It only needs 75, so it's got a bigger tank. I guess you can keep, maybe you can keep drilling down multiple levels using the same drill. That would be super cool. All right, we are 2 ingots away. There they are. Here they come. Got all the water. We got all the concrete powder. Here's our 2 ingots. Cool. Hold your breath. Maybe I'll just stop the episode here. No, I wouldn't do that. Let's see what happens, and then we'll wrap this episode up. See what we get. Alright, it's taking in more input. There's a little progress bar starting. I'm guessing there's nothing to see but a progress bar. Tell you what, let's actually do it. Let's stop the episode here, because that's going to take a while, that progress bar. I don't want to sit here and stare at that. We're just about at the end of the episode time anyway. Pretty cool. This episode, boy, we got a bunch of stuff done. We got the compacted coal, whole production line for that done. We've streamlined, or we put in some buffers for our charcoal. And we're running all of our steel production on charcoal now and none of it on coal. What else did we do? We finished some of this kind of cement, powdery, sand, gravel, all that processing with buffers, of course. So that seems to be going pretty well. We've got tons of gravel to work with, stone gravel to work with. And then we did a little bit over here to shore up our plank storage and keep the charcoal humming. Looks like I see an empty barrel here we'll have to get to. Maybe at the top of next episode we can do that. Not too bad. Pretty cool. Not too bad. I think as we move forward, we're starting to make things a little more compact, a little more organized. And we're slowly working these original warehouses off the map, because the barrels seem to store, if you only got one product, they store so much more in such more compacted space. Anxious to see what happens with this drill. I think we'll get to figure out the answers next episode, and then we'll probably have what we need to complete the reason. Oh no, we got to do magnets and bronze, so that'll come next. Magnets and bronze. We'll work on those next episode if we can. All right, for now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Special thanks as always to patrons and channel members. You guys are keeping the channel alive. Really appreciate your help. Also, thanks to those of you who are sticking with the series and giving the videos a thumbs up. That helps my tiny channel grow. Definitely appreciate that. And I'll see you all in the very next episode.